le ciel bleu vole en silence.
Is there a secret outfit formula that can help you get chic, effortless outfits every single time? Why, yes, there is. And since I don't gatekeep here, I'm going to be breaking down for you in today's video. I'm also going to be sharing my 5-step mirror test so you can evaluate all of your outfits, and 3 game-changing outfit strategies. So welcome. If you're new here, my name is Netta. I've been talking about outfits all week because as a personal stylist, my goal is to help you create effortless, everyday outfits over 50. I know that outfits and putting things together is something that is a challenge for many women. And so as a personal stylist, my job here is to kind of break down some of these principles for you and try to make it easy. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I hope that you will consider subscribing by the end of this video. So very excited to be talking about my outfit strategies with you in today's video. But first, of course, I do have my Fall Modern Classics wardrobe guide, and you can't make great outfits if you don't have great pieces. So check out that Fall Modern Classics wardrobe guide. It's absolutely free. It's going to give you the foundation for a stylish fall wardrobe. I also have my ongoing masterclass series, and I'm going to be doing kind of a more extended masterclass coming up. So definitely check the link in the description box and the pinned comment for that. But let's get started. I have a lot to break down. So I was kind of looking at this as how do I present this framework in a way that could be easy for everybody to understand and relatable for everybody. And I was thinking, everybody watches a movie. Everybody watches a movie. Let me know in the comment what your favorite movie is. I'm going to tell you my favorite. I have a couple, but pretty much my favorite movie of all time is The Sound of Music. It is my favorite movie of all time. And my daughter, who is a fledgling entertainment reporter, recently got to interview Marta and Brigitte from the original cast of The Sound of Music because they're about to celebrate a big anniversary. That was like a life-changing moment for me. Anyway, so I kind of thought about in terms of movie cast, how could we present outfits in the same way? So in a movie cast, there's the main character, there are the supporting actors, there's the character actor, and then there are the extras. And we can break down an outfit in much the same way. So let me kind of break this down for you. Okay, let's talk about the main character. We all know Julie Andrews is the main character in The Sound of Music. As handsome as Christopher Plummer was, Julie Andrews is the main character in that movie. So you don't even have a movie without the main character, without the lead, right? So you shouldn't have an outfit without the main character. So the main character in your outfit is your hero or your statement piece. Now, depending on your personal style, a hero piece or a statement piece can be bold or it can be a little bit more subtle, but it still needs to have the impact to pull the entire outfit together and to draw eyes and admiration to your outfit. So just the same way that a main character does for a movie. So in my 3-part, like my outfit period, actually it's a wardrobe pyramid, where I talk about building the ideal wardrobe, I really talk about that foundation of modern classics, and then I talk about updates and statements. So the statements part is where that section of your wardrobe is where you're going to pull your hero piece or your statement piece from. Now, it can also come from the update section of your wardrobe, but what you're looking for is something that is going to be interesting enough to pull the entire outfit together. So that is the main character of your outfit. Now, I think that a main character can be one of so many different things. Maybe it's a patterned coat. Maybe it's a great shoe, a great bag, a textured blazer. It's only one item, and it really kind of just sets the tone for the entire outfit. Okay, let's talk about the supporting cast because, the main character doesn't stand alone in that movie, right? Like there are so many supporting cast members and they are all important. So the supporting cast of your outfit is really the base outfit. These are the wardrobe essentials, and these are primarily going to come from the modern classics or modern updates section of your wardrobe. So your modern classics are your essentials. These are the pieces that if you did not wear them, you would be naked. You would be naked. Like, you can't just wear the statement piece on its own. You need other clothes so that the rest of your body is covered. So that's what the supporting cast does. But just because they are essential and relatively simple doesn't mean they should be dull, unflattering, boring, etc. Like, I think your modern classics should be elevated and interesting enough to carry an outfit on their own, like to kind of bring their own personality into the outfit. So again, they don't need to be boring basics. They should be elevated basics. So, but that's what the supporting actors are. These are your timeless essential pieces, and they're there to complete the outfit and to kind of make the hero shine. So you're talking about your best jeans, like a fabulous tee, a great sweater. You know, these are the critical kind of workhorse pieces in our wardrobe. Okay, let's move on to the character actor. So the character actor is there to just give a little personality, maybe a little wit. Maybe they're sarcastic, maybe they're a little edgy, maybe they are the comedic relief, but you need a character actor in your wardrobe, and in your outfits, and I think that is your signature piece. Now, your signature piece kind of tells the world who you are and is something that is consistent across all of your outfits. For me, my signature pieces are my hair, my lipstick, and generally I do a big earring. Those are signature pieces that I am almost always wearing across a variety of outfits. And because they are consistent in my style, they have become my style signature. So a style signature gives your outfits character. It shows that even though you're changing your clothes, you are still you at the end of the day, and it gives it that consistent feeling of like being such a you outfit. So when you think about someone like Audrey Hepburn and her signature makeup and her signature hair, or someone like Grace Kelly, or someone like Goldie Hawn, like you associate certain signatures with these women. And those signatures have stayed consistent and stayed consistent for years and years and years, and just kind of became their signature style. So that's what the character actor is going to do for you and the cast of your perfect outfit. Okay, let's move on to the extras, because we're not going to overlook the extras here. We're not like, you know, we're not elitist that we're going to ignore the extras. Now, the extras are all the extra details that you add when your outfit is done. And these can be just as important, if not competing a little bit with the main character. So again, we talked about the main character. We talked about the supporting players, the supporting actors. We talked about the character actor, and now the extras are going to be the styling details and the accessories that finish your outfit. And we know that there is no movie without extras. But if you have too many extras, the movie is going to look cluttered and maybe a little chaotic. If you have too few extras, it kind of looks like they're not really doing anything or going anywhere. You want just enough extras to round out the cast perfectly. You want the same thing with your accessories. You want enough accessories where it looks complete, but not so many that it looks chaotic or cluttered. So we're talking about everything from, you know, jewelry, shoes, bag, hair, makeup. And then we're talking about styling, because, you know, one of the things that's been trending on social media for the last couple of years is the difference between wearing versus styling. So you can just put on an outfit and then wonder why it doesn't look great. And I see clients do this in the dressing room all the time. They put on an outfit, like they just slip it on and they're like, this doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I'm like, well, you haven't styled it yet. So it's about styling. What tucking, rolling, cuffing, zhuzhing, buttoning, unbuttoning, belting, what styling strategies are you going to use to complete that outfit? And then what accessories are you going to use to round out that outfit? Those are the extras, and they are a critical component of your outfit. So let's break this down. The main character, that is the hero or statement piece. The supporting cast, the supporting actors, these are the modern classics, the essentials that need to be fabulous enough to really kind of meet that main character where it's at. The character actor, these are your signature pieces and can often be a part of your beauty look, but these are the things that people recognize about you all the time, and what will make them spot you across the room. Oh, that's Netta, look at that hair, or whatever it is for you. So the signature is, your signature is going to be something that is going to be part of you across whatever outfit you're wearing. And then the extras, the accessories, and the finishing touches, the styling that is going to complete and round out any outfit. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed my little take. And of course, using our Sound of Music analogy, we said Julie Andrews is the main character, all those adorable kids, and Christopher Plummer are, and the Baroness are the supporting actors. And then I would say Max, the guy, the music guy, he is the character actor. He was just like the comic relief, the kind of hard, the personality that was kind of like rough around the edges, but you knew he had a heart of gold. That was the character actor. And then the extras, there were a ton of extras, of course, in the movie. So I think, breaking it down this way maybe can give you a little bit of clarity. I'm going to show you 3 outfits, and these are all from Madewell, just because Madewell is just nailing outfits this season. I used a lot of their outfits in my 50 fall outfits video this week, but I'm going to show you kind of how that looks on these outfits. So this first outfit, this is a model wearing a V-neck sweater. She's wearing a little delicate necklace with it. She's wearing jeans with a cool stripe up the side. I love these jeans. She's carrying a great kind of slouchy bag and wearing simple gold jewelry. So looking at this outfit, we have the main character, which is the jeans. These are a cool pair of statement jeans. They've got a stripe up the side. They're not a basic jean. They're like a little bit of a different jean. So just showing you that the main character doesn't have to be like in your face, right? But just cool and a little bit different. Brings personality to this outfit. It keeps the outfit from being too basic. Now, the supporting cast is a lot of the other pieces that she's wearing. So it's the sweater is going to be a supporting cast. Without the sweater, you couldn't just wear the jeans on its own, right? So you need the supporting cast of that sweater and like the basic boots as the supporting characters in this movie. Okay, the character actor in this is her hair. Like, she has fabulous hair. That is a statement for her. Her hair is in every outfit. And maybe that necklace is a little sentimental jewelry piece that she wears all the time and doesn't take off. If so, that could also be a character actor in this outfit. And then the extras are going to be the great bag, the great belt, the great, the fact that she tucked the sweater in, zhuzhed up the sleeves of the sweater, the extra accessories that she added. Those are all the extras of this outfit. Okay, let's look at this next outfit. This outfit has, the hero piece is the scarf, which she has very coolly tied on the belt loop of her pants. I'm totally trying this. I love this styling technique. So that is the first thing you notice is that scarf. That is the hero piece. That is the main character in this outfit. Now, the supporting players, the supporting cast, that's the sweater and pants. They're both relatively simple. They're both relatively basic. And then she's got the shoes and the bag as the extras, and then I think her signature is the sunglasses. The sunglasses is something that many of us wear all the time, and we can wear across a wide variety of outfits. Maybe your signature is a sunglass, maybe it's an eyeglass. That's definitely part of my signature look. So, sunglasses are something she can wear across all of her outfits, and so that sunglass hair beauty look that she's got going on there, that can definitely be her signature. Okay, let's look at one more outfit before we move on to the mirror test. So this next outfit is, we're gonna start with the main character. It's that plaid blazer. Again, a main character doesn't have to be like a really pop wow statement. Often a main character can take the shape of either a completer piece like a jacket that adds interest or ties the whole outfit together, or a shoe. In this case, it's the jacket. So it's a plaid jacket that kind of just elevates the entire outfit. So that's the main character. The supporting cast, of course, is that chambray shirt and the white jeans. And then the accessories are the extras. So she's got a belt and boots here. Those are the extras. And then her hair, which is beautiful, beautiful color, beautiful. How do you know whether your hair can be a signature? Everyone's hair is a signature. But in general, if people comment on your hair, then you probably have statement hair, and that statement hair might be part of your signature. But you can always kind of lean into your beauty look as being part of your signature. I'm guessing she gets lots of comments on that beautiful hair, so her hair should definitely be the character actor in this movie. Okay, so I hope that kind of helped you kind of break down the 3 different, actually, I guess it's 4 or 5 different parts of an outfit. Now, this is the thing, this is the way to look at it. Do you have to have all of those in every single outfit? No, but it does give you a framework, and it does give you a way of identifying the roles that the different components of your outfit are playing. And really, if you get 4 out of 5 of those, or 3 out of 4 of those, you're going to get a more or less complete outfit. And again, this just gives you a framework. It just gives you a way of looking at it. It's not you don't have to check all of these boxes, but it can really help you kind of compose a perfect outfit. Okay, let's move on to part 2 of this video where we're going to talk about the 5-step mirror test. Because if you're like me in other categories of my life, I do not do this with style, but sometimes I make changes and then I don't ever stop to evaluate the changes and to see whether anything worked, right? This is going to give you the framework to decide what works and what doesn't. So we're going to break down evaluating your outfit in the mirror in 5 simple steps. Now, I am going to share underneath this video in the description box in the pinned comment a link to my little Amazon shop where I've got my tools for taking outfit pictures, because you know that's going to be part of this process. But there's a little clicker. Actually, it's right here. There's a little clicker that I use. I press the button, takes my picture. Super, super easy. I'm not a techie person, but if I can do it, anyone can do it. So, you know, you need to be able to look at your outfits and evaluate your outfits. So let's talk about how we're going to do that. We're looking at the mirror, and I'm going to pop up my triangle here because every outfit needs to check all of these things when you're evaluating it. You need to love it, it needs to love you back, and it needs to be modern. Those are the non-negotiables. Now, you may leave out an extra or a supporting actor or whatever, but you cannot leave out any of these categories, in my opinion, if you want the best outfit. You need to love it, it needs to love you back, and it needs to be modern. I don't think, and the reason I have it like this in a pyramid is because none of those are negotiable. They are all mandatory, in my opinion, for the best possible outfit. So we're going to be showing, we're going to be going through these 5 steps of evaluating your outfit in the mirror, and these are going to become second nature to you as you continue to use them. I just look at an outfit now and I can tweak it. So you might want to keep these in front of you for the time being while you're working on this, but this is going to kind of check all the boxes for you. Okay, so the first thing that you're looking at is balance and proportion. You're looking at the lengths of your outfit. You're looking at what's long and what's short. I talked about this extensively in last Friday's video about 7 fall outfit mistakes. You want to combine long with short and short with long in your outfits. If you're wearing a dress in general, a cropped jacket is going to be a little easier. If you're wearing pants, you can do, and you're doing a long jacket with the pants, then you're going to want to show your waistline. But it's really talking about long versus short, and not doing long and long together in the same outfit, because that can look unflattering. But also not doing everything short together in the same outfit, because that can look dated. So it's really like getting that balance between longer and shorter elements in your outfit. And so that's the first thing you're going to look at, the proportion and the balance in your outfit. Okay, the second thing you're going to look at is color and contrast. So you want to ask yourself first, are the colors that are closest to my face colors that flatter me? Now, we can all like get away with colors that are not that great on us, far from our face. Like I'm hearing, you know, I'm watching all the spring runway shows for spring 2026, and I'm seeing all the ballet pink in stores, and I love ballet pink, but ballet pink hates me. But I can wear a ballet pink shoe if I wanted to, right? So the farther away from your face, the more that you can get away with having some flexibility in terms of color. But are the colors that are closest to your face, are they flattering you? Do you look at yourself in the mirror and think, oh my gosh, I need to add some extra makeup because, like in my case, I'm wearing beige or I'm wearing blush and they look awful on me, and so I got to do a lot to overcompensate. You want the colors that are closest to your face to be the most complementary to you. You also want to ask yourself how the colors work together. So colors do not go in and out of style, but color combinations do. So I might, and let me know if you want me to do a whole video on color combinations, but color combinations can go in and out of style. This season, we're seeing a lot of like dark, rich fall colors worn with other dark, rich fall colors. So that's an easy way to kind of dip into that trend. But you want to ask yourself, how do these colors go together in the outfit? And how do the colors go on me? Okay, the next question you want to ask yourself is about fit and structure. So we talked about balance and proportion. We talked about color and contrast. Actually, let me make a comment about contrast first. Contrast is the difference between the lightest and the darkest color on your outfit. And an easy way to look at this is to break down the contrast that you've got in your own coloring. So for example, if I pop my face up here in black and white, I've got medium to high contrast in my coloring. There's quite a big difference between the color of my hair and the color of my skin. So because I've got medium to high contrast in my coloring, I can go medium to high contrast in my outfits, and it doesn't look like my outfit wears me. So what we're trying to avoid is the paper doll effect. The paper doll effect is when it looks like the outfit is standing off of your body. You want the outfit to look like it harmonizes with your body. That's not going to happen if you're wearing the wrong color. The wrong color stands off of you. So contrast is one of the ways that we're going to evaluate color when we do our mirror test. Are the lightest and darkest shades of this outfit, do they harmonize with the lightest and darkest shades of my coloring? Okay, now let's move on to fit and structure. Now, this is talking about how tight or how loose your clothes are. So the first step, we talked about how long and how short. Now we're talking about how tight and how loose. And in the same way that long and short need to be balanced, tight and loose also need to be balanced. And I was talking about in my fall outfit mistakes video, loose plus loose equals unflattering, tight plus tight equals dated. So we want a combination of something fitted and something flowy in outfits. Now you can go head to toe tailored. You can go head to toe middle of the road. But if you're looking at something tight, you want to balance it with something loose. If you're looking at something loose, you want to balance it with something a little bit more fitted. It doesn't have to be tight, but it can be a little bit more tailored. So I really prefer tailored over tight any day of the week. So if you're looking at balancing your outfits, loose with tailored, tailored with loose. So you want to also ask yourself, am I showing shape or am I showing skin in this outfit? Every outfit should ideally show either a little bit of shape or a little bit of skin, one or the other. That's going to give you balance. It's going to make you look taller and leaner and slimmer and more glamorous and also like a movie star and also like a supermodel. Seriously though, if you do not have shape or skin in an outfit, then you're going to feel like a schlump-a-dump in it, especially if you're petite or small bone, but truly regardless of size. We need shape or skin. Now in the fall, winter, when we can't show skin because it's cold, we want to make sure that there is an element in our outfit that is tailored so that it shows a little bit of shape so we don't feel like we're swallowed up by all the cozy fall layers. Okay, next step, finish and accessories. Does it look intentional? Did I pull this outfit together? Did I complete the outfit? This is going to be like, did I tuck? Did I add jewelry? You know, am I wearing my earrings? You know, did I add a belt? How does the shoe work with the outfit? What bag am I going to wear with this outfit? Like, these are the finishing touches on your outfit, and these are really, really important. This is where you're going to really add the polish to the outfit and kind of bring the whole look together. The last thing is texture and interest. You want to ask yourself, when you kind of take a step back at the outfit, does everything kind of look very one note in your outfit? Not talking in terms of fit right now, but we're talking in terms of like elements in the outfit and texture. Do you have a little shine? Do you have a little texture? Do you have, or you know, are you wearing denim with denim with denim with denim, which is a key look, but no shine in terms of accessories, no texture in terms of a cozy sweater or a great plaid jacket, like none of those details that kind of make the outfit a little bit more interesting. So you want a mix of textures and interest in your outfit. Okay, that is the 5-step mirror checklist, mirror like outfit evaluation, and really just kind of a way to like quickly run down a few pointers and make sure that you've got all these boxes checked so that you know that your outfit works. We get a lot of, my Closet Confidence Facebook group is a huge Facebook group that where I get like hundreds of posts a day. It is one of the most active, over 50 Facebook groups on Facebook right now, and I've had multiple messages from Facebook about how that group it's just very, very active. But many of the posts are people sharing outfits and wanting feedback about outfits, and I love to give feedback about outfits. But if you want to be able to do a quick outfit evaluation even before you share your outfit picture, this can be an easy way to do that. Now, of course, I would encourage you to join my Closet Confidence Facebook group and post your outfits there for extra feedback from me and the rest of the beautiful women in that community. Okay, finally, I'm going to talk about the part 3, the outfit principles. This is going to be fast. Some of these I talked about in my Monday morning style session already this week, so if you haven't watched that, you should definitely check that out. But we're going to talk about 3 things that I think are just kind of foundational for creating great outfits. The first is planning your outfits. This is the way I want you to look at this. Like, if you do not know what you're going to eat tomorrow, you're just going to reach for anything and you're probably not going to feel that great. I did that today when I grabbed a Hawaiian roll this morning. So do as I say, not as I do, because I don't plan meals as well as I should, but I want you to plan outfits. I do plan my outfits, and because I plan my outfits, getting ready in the morning is much less of a hassle and much less of a stressful experience. So you want to incorporate that level of planning into your outfits. Now, you can plan your outfits for the week. You can just just put out several outfits on a rack, which I recommend definitely having like a kind of a styling rack or a rack of things that you're currently working with. And just picking the outfit that you want the morning of, but you have the outfits pre-planned. Like you can do this a variety of different ways, but planning your outfits is really, really important. And I'm going to give you another strategy for doing that in a minute. But I think it's just really, you want to have all the like little kinks of an outfit worked out ahead of time, right? Okay, the second thing I want to talk about is when you're planning your outfits and when you're shopping, I want you to organize by dress code. Now, I think of dress codes in terms of like lifestyles. So smart casual is the way that I think most of us should be dressing most days. Smart casual can take you almost everywhere, from church to many workplaces, to dinners, to meeting a friend, to running errands. Smart casual is my predominant dress code in my life. So you want to be able, when you're planning your outfits, you want to say, okay, these are 15 smart casual outfits that I've planned for fall. And I'm just going to rotate through these outfits. And because I have these outfits already planned, I can just reach for them on a daily basis when I'm putting on my smart casual daily uniform, which should be your daily uniform. Okay, you could also say, okay, these are my active outfits for active or athleisure wear. These are my work outfits. These are my church outfits. These are my date night outfits. So sometimes if you're not as much of a planner, or you want, if you're more of a mood dresser than a habit dresser, I've talked about this in the past, I'm a mood dresser. Like I can put out an outfit and not feel like that outfit. So I like to have a selection of outfits to choose from that are based on that day's lifestyle. So I assign a lifestyle to a day. Monday is activewear day. For example, it's not for me because I don't work out, but Monday could be activewear day for you. Maybe Tuesday is a smart casual day, and maybe 3 is a dressy day. So you're just going to pull an activewear outfit for Mondays from a selection of activewear outfits you already have planned. On Tuesday, you're going to pull out a smart casual outfit from the outfits that you already have lined up. And then on Wednesday, you're going to pull out a dressy outfit from the dressy outfits that you've already created. So if you don't want to plan for the week, plan by lifestyle, and then pull an outfit that suits you when you're ready to wear it. Okay, now the final strategy is to document and evaluate your outfits. I'm going to talk about setting the bar. The bar, and I'm not talking about going to a bar, I'm talking about setting the bar. Setting the bar means that you're going to identify your best outfits in each of your categories, your best outfits just in general. And that outfit is going to be the bar. That is going to be the standard that you're going to hold all future purchases and future outfits to. Now, once you see yourself, one of my clients recently shared an outfit where she was wearing like a brown top and brown pants, like head to toe brown. It looked so incredible on her, and I was like, that's your new bar outfit. And that outfit is going to set the bar for all of your future outfits. We know how fabulous you can look in an outfit now. Let's not fall short of that if we can in future outfits. So you want to like look at what your best looks are and commit to just doing those best looks. How can you continue, what can you learn from that outfit, that top outfit, the best outfit? What is the silhouette that is flattering you there? What are the details that are flattering you there? Is it the color? Is it the details? Is it the accessories? What is it about that outfit that works so well for you? And how can you take that information that you've learned by evaluating that outfit and apply that to all future outfits? So that is the setting the bar exercise. It's really important to evaluate your outfits, and you're not going to be able to evaluate your outfits if you don't take a picture. I don't know about you, but my memory is not all that fabulous, and even if it was, I'm not going to be able to look back on how I looked in that outfit in the mirror and just kind of picture it and come up with a great evaluation of it. That's just not going to work. The only way to do that is to take a picture. Take a picture, it lasts longer. That's what they used to say when we were kids, right? So you want to take a picture. You can do a mirror selfie if you want. Maybe you're better at taking mirror selfies than I am, but you just want a clear and accurate representation of your outfit. I have a whole outfit, like how to take a selfie video, and I have a little outfit outfit picture taking kind of tutorial that my daughter helped me make. So I will link those. But what you want to do is you want to like make sure that you can see your outfit clearly, and you're not taking a picture from up here or from down here where the top part of your body is going to look huge or the bottom part of your body is going to look huge because of the weird perspective that you have. So you want to take an outfit picture. You want to take a picture every single day. Make it the same time. Like right before you leave the house, take a picture. Right before you do X, take a picture. And just take those pictures every single day. And then after a couple of weeks, compare the pictures side by side. This is what I'm going to say. Like when I was picking paint colors recently, I could not just pick a cream paint color. I had to look at lots of different shades of cream next to each other so I could be more strategic about the color that I was picking for the wall. It's the same with outfits. You're not going to be able to just look at one outfit and be like, I mean, you can. You're going to get some information from looking at one outfit. But the most information that you're going to get is when you compare outfits side by side. So you want to compare your outfits to your other outfits, not your outfits to a model's outfit on a website or your outfits to your best friend's outfits or to someone on the Facebook page's outfits. You want to compare your outfits to each other. And then you want to compare your outfits against your bar outfit, the outfit that set the bar for you, your best look, so that you can really evaluate what works and what doesn't for you. You're going to identify some things right away where you're like, I had no idea I looked so good in X, or I had no idea that this silhouette that I've been wearing all the time just doesn't work for me. And you're going to learn things about yourself. You're going to favorite your favorite outfits. You're going to move them into a little folder on your phone, and you're going to keep them, and you're going to rewear them and recreate them. Because I would much rather you have wear outfits over and over again if they're all fabulous and they all look amazing on you, than to have you wear a ton of different outfits and none of them are all that great, right? Nobody cares if you repeat your outfits. No one's going to remember that anyway. No one really remembers that. What they will remember is how confident you looked in your outfits and how fabulous you looked in your outfits. So come up with those outfits that really, really make you look and feel your best, and just wear them over and over again. So I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Every day, take a picture at the end of the week or at the end of a couple of weeks, scroll through them, choose your favorites, ask yourself what your takeaways are from those favorites. And then as you're taking these daily pictures, you're going to come up with your bar outfit, the outfit that sets the bar and raises the standard for all future outfits. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I know I can go on and on about these topics, and really, you know, the idea is to just kind of be intentional about your outfits, just the way that a nutritionist would tell you to be intentional about meal planning, or a fitness expert would tell you to be intentional about planning your workouts. Great outfits don't just happen. They are planned. They are planned. And if we fail to plan, then we are going to end up reaching for the same things every single day. And we're going to be overwhelmed. We're going to be stressed. We're not going to ever love, we're not going to feel like we're ever getting this. And we're never going to love the combinations that we come up with. So like I said, I could go on and on about this, but I will stop. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, please. It means so much to me. My channel has grown in the last month or so. Share this outfit with this video with a friend who, you know, maybe also struggles with outfits, or maybe doesn't struggle with outfits, and you want to share it with her so that she gets a little bit more inspiration. And then don't forget, of course, to subscribe so that we can hang out some more. I've got a lot of fun stuff coming up for you guys. Love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one.